Nagoya. Hello guys, and good morning from Nagoya, Japan. So right now, it is our last day. This is our 4th day here in Nagoya. So what we're going to do right now is that we're going to visit the famous Nagoya Castle, since hindi na kinaya ng powers natin yesterday, because underestimate natin yung mga tourist attraction doon sa bus sightseeing, specifically sa Kayaka Museum. So almost 2 hours kami doon. Anyway, right now, ang ground temperature dito sa Nagoya is -1. So, hindi ko alam kung napapansin nyo. So, anyway. So, yun. Tapos, naka-sweater ako, pero meron akong inner na 2 heat tech. Okay? Isang extra warm, tsaka yung warm lang. So, may malalaman yun kung if you're going to buy Uniqlo heat tech. Mayroon yung para may color code yan. Yellow, orange, at saka red. So, kapag warm lang yung yellow, and then yung red naman will be super warm, no? So, mas mahal yun. Roughly nasa 1,100 pesos yung super warm. So, medyo expensive siya. But if you have budget, okay, pero I prefer talaga yung warm at saka extra warm, because for sure I can use it on a daily basis. So yeah. After namin sa Nagoya Castle, we're going to just stay for a little bit sa Nagoya Station. So, yung bang gagawin namin doon? We're just going to take a look at some outlets that can we try to visit and probably buy, because sabi nga nila mas mura dito sa Nagoya compared sa Tokyo, because later at 2 PM here in Nagoya, Japan time, we're going to transfer na sa Tokyo via Shinkansen. So we book our Shinkansen via Klook, and that's, I'm going to advise you, right guys, if you're going to book for a Shinkansen ride, I highly suggest to check mga bato, because sometimes they have vouchers that you can use for lesser payment. Okay? Just going to take a look at the nearest bus station, and yan, magbabas na lang kami papuntang Nagoya Castle. Okay? Hi guys.
Ito ang area ng Sakai, ay isa sa mga pinakabuhay na lugar dito sa Nagoya. Para siyang central hub, may shopping, restaurants, parks, at nightlife. Pero kahit malamig, ang dami pa ring tao na nakakoat pero nakangiti pa rin. At syempre, sa ganitong lamig, mainit na pagkain ng bida. Perfect yung ramen, udon, at kahit yung hot cocoa na galing sa vending machine. Literal na comfort food habang naglalakad sa malamig na hangin.
Hello guys, we just got off the bus, and right now we are here. We are here in Nagoya Castle. So what we're going to do right now is that we're headed towards dun sa entrance ni Nagoya Castle. So magkano ba ang entrance fee nito? 500 pesos. Right now, time check, it's 11:52 AM on the Sunday morning. So napakalamig. It's -1 here, and minarapat na rin namin maaga para masolo namin yung mga photo spot here sa Nagoya Castle. Sa mga hindi pa nakakapunta or hindi pa nakaka-visit dito sa Nagoya, I highly suggest to consider this. Though ang pinaka-famous na first stop will be Tokyo or Osaka, then Osaka going to Tokyo. Try to, reconsider your itinerary and try to explore Nagoya. What I like about Nagoya is that yung cost of living dito compare sa Tokyo, medyo hindi naman expensive. Sa Tokyo kasi grabe. And even Osaka. But here, okay naman. Manageable pa naman yung expenses. So, it's a good thing na we visited Nagoya Castle because there's a lot of native Japanese here in Nagoya. Is, doing some workout here. So, nagja-jog sila. No? Sa mga hindi pa nakakapanood ng aking day 3 for this Nagoya trip, try to check it again because na-mention ko doon na if you're planning to do a city tour visit, you might try to consider the Meguro bus sightseeing, which can be found in the JR Gate Tower, no, sa Nagoya Station. Nasa nasa basement lang yun. Then you're going to pay for 500 Japanese yen, and that's all good now. 1 day pass na yun. Tapos on top of the sightseeing bus, you'll get a chance to grab some good discount like this one sa may sa mga tour destination na bibisitahin nyo. At least you have 20% discount off. So hold on guys, mayroong show na ipapalabas dito sa gate and we're going to witness this one, okay?
Alam mo, may something magical talaga dito kapag naglalakad ka sa Japan tuwing winter. Yung hangin na malamig pero hindi nakakainis. Yung paligid na tahimik pero buhay. Simple lang pero nakaka-relax, para kang nasa movie. Siya nga pala, after namin magbayad ng entrance fee ay papasok na tayo dito sa Nagoya Castle. And along the way, marami kayong makikita traditional style walls, shrines at nature spots. Kahit nasa city ka, ang peaceful ng vibe. Para kang time travel feels, lalo na pagka ganitong taglamig. Medyo tanaw na natin yung castle guys. Ang cool kasi habang lumalakad kami, unting-unti na lumalabas yung architecture niya. Very Japanese talaga. White walls, green rooftops, at even gold ornaments pa sa taas. Sobrang Instagram worthy.
Let's take a look at this. Parang this is what they call the carriage entrance. So, dito daw dumadaan yung mga high-ranking visitor na nagpipay visit here sa Nagoya Castle. Let's see if we can manage to enter this area. I suspect it's a must to try, but we'll see. There's some bombs. Visible. Nice history dito. So we are now here at the Nagoya Castle. So yeah, yan, marami ng tao. Wear your sunglass guys because tutok na tutok dito yung
Sunlight?
no? Nakakasilaw. Anyway, yeah, tinan nyo yung dami ng tao. Oh, di ba? We're trying to look for a chair where we can chill. Actually, you can make a tour around the castle. So we're going to try that one, and let's see if we can find something na Instagram worthy. Here kasi guys yung tour dito. So parang ano ba sabi dito? Parang carriage entrance yung intended for the high ranking visitor. I guess hindi na ako ata mag-visit dyan. Ang dami kasing tao guys. It's a Sunday morning, so let's see if mabawasan yung queue. Gusto ko muna ikutin to. That's the thing.
First time ko dito, and to be honest, ang dami kong nakita sa internet. Iba talaga pagka-personal. Ang laki, ang elegant tignan, at ramdam mo yung history at culture. And sobrang peaceful kahit tourist spot siya, ha?
We enter this one. Probably wala nang exit. Kasi you have to finish the tour.
Look, oh, ang ganda pa rin talaga ng surroundings kahit na nasa likod na tayo ng castle. May moat, stone walls at mga puno na perfect pang nature walk. Walang masyadong tao dito kaya ang peaceful.
So ito pala ang Nubaya Castle.
So quiet. So quiet.
Medyo walang maingay dito. Grabe. Napapansin niya yung paint niya. Old na. Pero for sure naman may maintenance to. It's kinda old. Probably hindi pa sila nagre-repaint, pero alam mo, may napansin ako. Compared to Osaka Castle, mas gusto ko to because hindi mahaba yung lalakarin mo for the entrance. Naku po, kung nakapunta na kayo sa Osaka Castle, para muna kayo nag-jogging bago kayo makapasok sa castle. Sobrang haba. Yung bridge pa papasok ng castle. Naku po. Elevated. Pupunta kayo doon ng spring at saka kakatapos na ng summer. Tagak yung pawis nyo. Hindi ko naman masabi dito pero I guess hindi naman ganun nakakapagod. It's so good. It's good. There's a lot of things here. Parang this one is parang pavilion part to. I'm looking for a spot where I can take some photos since maganda rin yung background dito, but medyo nakaharang kasi yung mga trees. I guess wala rin talaga makuha na ng picture dito. Yeah. Let's see. Buti sinot ko yung parang may cycling ba tawag dun, or I know, parang leggings siya from Uniqlo na Heattech. Medyo hindi ko naman ramdam yung lamig sa legs ko. Naku po, naka leggings ka lang na normal na hindi Heattech, ramdam mo talaga. Even patungan mo pa rin ng tights, yung sports tights, ramdam mo pa rin yung lamig mo. So yun pa rin, same pa rin naman here. If you're mayroon siyang lake around the castle. I guess the history behind that is that kaya siguro may ganyan para hindi agad-agad ma-infiltrate ng mga kalaban or any attempt to enter this castle. Siyempre. And if you're going to notice yung walls around the castle, it's hard rock, no? Hindi agad-agad aakit. Even if you're gonna use some mga traditional Japanese weapon where they can climb on the walls, hindi kakapit ata dyan. I don't know, tell me if may mga half Japanese na nanonood ng vlog ko, educate me regarding this one. Bakit ganun yung structure niyan, mga solid stones talaga or rocks rather. It's good here. Kinda enjoy it. Ay! Shocking! Parang nilibot ko lang talaga siya. Because ito yung entrance. This one is entrance. And ang mangyayari, for me to get back there, I have to re-enter. Okay. Now we're talking. No, nagets lang. I thought, around the castle lang. Hindi pala, palabas din sa entrance. So, if you're planning to, just take some photos and not try to visit the carriage entrance where, as I told you a while ago, it's intended for high-ranking visitors. Dun sila ina-accommodate. Or, dun din yung entrance nila. So, yeah. Let's see if bumaba na ba yung queue. Because the problem is, pupunta kami ng Tokyo. And, may bala kami dumaan muna sa Nagoya Station to try and check the JR Gate Tower. There's a lot of boutique there. And we'll see if we can try visiting other outlets. But I guess wala na siguro enough time to do that. So yeah, let's see. Tuwan muna natin dito yung shoes, because shoes is not allowed. Naka-socks ka lang to try and visit this. Oh my goodness, kahit dito yung floor dito napakalamig, walang key. So yeah, let's check this place. Ito yung tinatawag na carriage entrance, exclusive for high-ranking visitors. So ang pangalan niya pala is Nagoya Castle Homaru Palace. And let's see if what.
This was once the residence of the Owari Tokugawa family, kaya super importante ito sa Japanese history. Sobrang preserved tong lugar na to. Makikita mo agad dito yung mga wooden beams, gold-painted walls at napaka-elegant ng bawat detalye.
Genkan and entrance hall and Oroka Grand Color. So yung tinutoy ko kanina. This is the entrance for the high-ranking visitors.
Lahat dito ay may meaning, hindi lang basta design. Lahat may story. Ang una ko napansin dito ay napakalinis, tahimik din itong Honmaru Palace at ang lamig na sahig.
Yung mga room, lalaki din talaga. What this is place? Mote showing the main hall. This is the main hall now.
Yung nakikita nyo ngayon ay ang tinatawag na faithful reconstruction based on all photos and blueprints. Kaya legit yung feel. Dito tumira ang mga daimyo o feudal lords. Kaya bawat kwarto, bawat detalye may aura ng authority.
Mga nakapanood natin ng mga Japanese movie na yung mga samurai. Even yung mga native Japanese film where we'll see a lot of cultural display. Very historical din talaga tong place na to. So, this one is the hallway.
May mga low ceilings sa ibang rooms. Ginawa talaga yan para yukuan ng mga bisita bilang respeto sa Lord.
What is this called? This is the reception hall. This is the reception hall of this palace. Ayan. Ang tawag naman dito is Heron Corridor. The Lord or Shogun will use Saginoraka Corridor when passing between Taimenju and Jurakuden. It was constructed in 1634 at the same time. Okay.
Alam mo, habang naglalakad ka dito, parang nararamdaman mo yung presence ng history. Hindi siya basta lumang building lang. Parang alive yung atmosphere. Iba yung tahimik na ambience. Parang nagsuslow down lahat ng bagay. Ang galing lang kasi, from the chaos ng city, bigla ka mapapaisip at ma-realize how life was back then. Simple pero structured.
Imagine mo, 1600. Tapos ganito na maganda yung mga halls, room, function hall. So it's kinda good. This is what they call Shogun accommodation. It's very nice place.
Favorite part ko dito siguro ay itong mga golden room with tigers. Sobrang powerful ng presence. Yung kulay, yung art style, parang sinasabi talaga sa'yo na this is the place was built to impress and protect. May mga guides din dito na naka-traditional attire. Sobrang bait nila and willing sila mag-explain kung curious ka. By the way, libre na ang entrance fee dito sa Hunmaru Palace kapag may ticket ka na dito sa Nagoya Castle. Alright guys, patapos na ang ating tours dito sa Hunmaru Palace. Kung pupunta kayo na Nagoya, huwag nyo itong palalampasin. Sobrang rich in culture, history, and architecture.
Serving preparation room for Shogun visitations. So this is the place.
I hope you enjoy our walkthrough of Hunmaru Palace. If you love to see more travel content from Japan and beyond, don't forget to like, leave a comment, and most importantly, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Your support really helps the channel grow and ensures you won't miss any upcoming adventures. Hit that notification bell too. That's all for today, guys, and see you on my next travel vlog.